Welcome to the Let's Start a Band podcast. This is a music-based podcast series that is meant to discuss the history and beginnings of different bands across multiple genres. We're here to have fun and learn more about what it takes to become a band. This podcast won't end until I start my own band, and I'm your host, Devontae, and the word band is on my mind. Boyz II Men. The name alone sparks memories of soulful harmonies, unforgettable ballads, in a time when the world could not get enough of their smooth vocal stylings. But behind the chart-topping hits, the heart-wrenching lyrics, and the smooth choreography, there lies a journey that began with four young men determined to make a mark on the world of music. This is the story of how Boyz II Men came to be. In the late 1980s, Philadelphia was a city bubbling with music talent, from hip-hop to R&B to jazz. Amongst this vibrant scene, a group of high school friends would go on to create a sound that would transcend generations. The story begins at Philadelphia High School for the creative and performing arts. It was here that Nathan Morris, Michael McCary, Sean Stockman, and Wanya Morris crossed paths for the first time. Four young men, each with their own musical aspirations, came together as a part of a high school a cappella group, The Combinations. The group was nothing extraordinary at the time, but the voices within it were. Nathan, Sean, Wanya, and Michael shared a bond, a passion for the music, and a dream to make it big. They weren't yet Boyz II Men, but they were already showing signs of vocal mastery and tight harmonies that would one day define them. But like any great story, it wasn't easy. They knew they had something special, but they needed a way to be heard. The turning point came when one of their biggest supporters, Michael Bivins of the legendary group New Edition, saw the potential in these four teenagers. Bivins had been scouting for new talent and was instantly drawn to the group's raw yet refined sound. He saw the makings of something unique, something that could shake the R&B world. Bivins, along with his partners in the production world, soon took Boyz II Men under their wing. They signed the group to Motown Records, and just like that, the boys were ready to become men. Initially, their big break came with a song called Motown Philly. The track, a mix of R&B, New Jack Swing, and hip-hop, perfectly captured the essence of what Boyz II Men was all about. Youthful energy, catchy hooks, and an undeniable vocal power. But it was the group's ability to harmonize and bring emotion to every lyric that truly set them apart. With Motown Philly quickly climbing the charts, Boyz II Men became household names. Their first album, Cooley High Harmony, went platinum, but it was their next move that would solidify their place in music history. In 1992, they released their second album, 2. It was a game changer. End of the Road, a heart-wrenching ballad about love and loss, became one of the biggest hits of the decade, spending an astounding 13 weeks at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. Boyz II Men became the best-selling R&B group of all time. Their smooth harmonies, impressive vocal range, and ability to connect emotionally with the audience made them the staple of the 90s music culture. Hits like I'll Make Love to You, On Bended Knee, and A Song for Mama took the group to even greater heights. As the 90s came to a close, the music industry was changing. Hip-hop was taking over the airwaves, and R&B was evolving. But Boyz II Men, with their deep roots in classic soul and a new appreciation for evolving sounds, managed to stay relevant, blending traditional R&B with newer influences. They released their album after album, including Evolution and Full Circle, always keeping their trademark harmonies while adapting to the sound of the time. But no matter what changes came, their focus on melody, emotion, and vocals never wavered. Today, Boyz II Men's influence is still felt across the music world. Countless artists have cited them as an inspiration. Their music, filled with longing, love, and heartbreak, still resonates with fans around the globe. And even though the group's lineup has changed over time, with Michael McCary leaving due to health issues in the early 2000s, the remaining members, Nathan, Sean, and Wanya, have continued to perform, keeping their legacy alive. Boyz II Men's impact on R&B and pop music is undeniable. From the tender vocals to the timeless lyrics, their music is the soundtrack of a generation. They've earned multiple Grammy Awards, millions of records sold, and a place in the hearts of music lovers worldwide. Boyz II Men may have started as just 4 high school friends from Philadelphia, but their journey has taken them across the world, cementing their place as one of the greatest vocal groups of all time. Through the highs and lows, they've always stayed true to themselves, their voices, and their craft. Their story is a testament to the power of perseverance, friendship, and most importantly, the love of music. From the streets of Philadelphia to the global stage, Boyz II Men are proof that dreams, when combined with passion and talent, can turn into a legacy that will last forever.